Okay, this is a video in preparation of taking down the patio this next Monday. So, from my understanding, the first thing that has to come down is the roof. And so, the first thing that we'll need to do is untie the ties up here. And it looks like, looks like it's tied here and then wrapped around here several times, and then for stability, and then it just goes in between these rivets here and under up here, and then underneath the bar down here, and back up, back down here and under the bar, and so forth, up through the rivet, comes back down under the bar. These things, of course, will have to be undone. So once that gets untied, then we can start to fold it part way up towards the roof here. I think that might make it easier to pull off because it has to slide through this track here. We also need to get the side undone by taking off those two screws there, so that the side can fold up or lift up, come off with the, and on this side the screws look like they're outside here that need to come off, and it looks like this piece might need to come off too. This whole piece going down, that might be the frame, we'll see. But anyway, so once those come off, then we should be able to pull the roof all the way through this track and off. Then the next step will be to take these bars down, and there's a bolt on the bottom and a screw on the top. Once the roof's out of the way, you can just hold it at the top screw and then take the bolts down on each end. There's a bolt over here on this end as well, right there. Okay, so we'll take them down one at a time, I guess. Make sure not to hit any of the screen. So once those come down, then the walls can come down. Now this screen is a screen I had made, and it looks like there's a screw up there that needs to come out in order for that end screen to come off. I think before the walls come down, the doors need to come off, and these screws up here on the top of the door attach the frame to the wall, and I think because the door doesn't lift up just off of that, I think those have to come off, and then the door can lift off, I believe, and then the plate on the bottom can just be taken out of there. So once the doors and the plate are out, then the walls just get unscrewed down here. Leave them in the concrete, just unscrew them on the frame, and then they just slide out of there. And then this whole thing gets fan folded one way and then back the next way, so the whole porch gets fan folded. And then once the walls are down, then I usually will take a piece of tape and cover up the brackets so it's not easy to step on. I'll put a crisscross of a piece of blue tape or something on each of those, and I think that's probably about it. Hopefully, biggest trick I think is going to be to get the roof off through that track. Next year I'll have to think of something other than WD-40 to be able to slide it through easier. Okay, well, Monday we're going to give her a shot.